Any comments? I know I've said a whole lot, and I probably have talked more than I normally do, but I want to stop here.
Uh, I
Anybody
have
has?
a question.
Go ahead.
When you say like the spirit of the Antichrist, when the
Right.
Bible talks about the Antichrist, so it's not an actual person, or is it like a person who's really going to push that agenda?
Okay.
But is that just the actual spirit of the Antichrist, or is it actual person?
They're two different things. There's the actual person who will be that Antichrist. That will be the walking manifestation of the Antichrist. That's what it said. Even under the Antichrist spirit, the true elect of God will actually be deceived. There is prophesied in Revelation that there will be one person that comes back and who will be the embodiment of the Antichrist. That is that one person who will have basically the spirit of Satan on them, and they will deceive a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to think that it's that is the second coming of Christ. There's a lot to that, but the spirit of Antichrist is like when we talk about the spirit of anger or the spirit of lust. The spirit is something that if we open ourselves up to it, we can operate and be controlled by that spirit or be oppressed by that spirit, and we will do things just like the KKK. The KKK operates under an antichrist spirit, even though they say that they are Christ-like, but you can really say that that is an antichrist spirit. You have other organizations, other individuals that operate under an antichrist spirit. It's those who are against Christ. One good one is Karl Marx. Karl Marx started Marxism. Marxism is the actual push that's behind Black Lives Matter. That whole thing that's behind Black Lives Matter, with them being a Marxist organization, that makes them an anti-Christ organization. Because, and I qualify that for you, they are antichrist because Black Lives Matter is against what we call the traditional family. And Black Lives Matter was established by three lesbian women, and before they changed the information on their website, you would clearly see that it said that they are against what they call cisgender men. Cisgender men is the LGBT, I guess, designation for a heterosexual male. So Black Lives Matter does not like that does not support cisgender men, which is your normal heterosexual male. They prefer the non-traditional family with probably two women or either two men that's raising the children. They do not believe of what God told us to do in Genesis, which was to be fruitful, to multiply, to spread his glory throughout the earth. In a non-traditional family, as they call it, with same-sex marriages or same-sex relationships, you can't procreate as normal and create a family that will spread God's glory. So that is an anti-Christ spirit, because that was Christ laying out those rules in Genesis for us. He's the one that presented all that to us. So it is an anti-Christ spirit behind it. And even Karl Marx himself said that he existed to basically, one of his main goals in life was to really get rid of God in society. So you see that antichrist spirit. So there's an antichrist spirit that is used to control people. Like I said, it's no different than any other spirit. It's an influencing force, whether it's the spirit of divination, whether it's the spirit of lust, whether it's the spirit of envy, hate, whatever it is. But there is an individual who will be designated as the antichrist, who will come to deceive us in the last days. Does that answer your question, Brittany?
Yes, great explanation.